Yo, stop fronting and use your head.
Wake up. America is Babylon, and she will be destroyed. Revelation 18 says, come out of her, my people. You must leave now.
Imagine a nation, rich beyond imagination, overflowing with influence, power and pride. A land where the
Wake up. America is Babylon, and she will be destroyed. Revelation 18 says, come out of her, my people. You must leave now.
Yo, stop fronting and use your head.
Wake up. America is Babylon, and she will be destroyed. Revelation 18 says, come out of her, my people. You must leave now.
Imagine a nation, rich beyond imagination, overflowing with influence, power and pride. A land where the
Wake up. America is Babylon, and she will be destroyed. Revelation 18 says, come out of her, my people. You must leave now.
Praise AHAYAH, Bahasham Yashaya, Shalom family. How are you? Welcome to my channel. AHAYAH'S Promise. Chandra Simmons. This is my music channel, and I pray you all are having a blessed week and preparing. There's a lot going on, and I just want to make a few quick announcements. One is okay, I hope. Tomorrow I will be going into Nappy Head Chronicles. Tune in on Thursday. I want to, touch on all the shenanigans that's going on, and then the Nolan Wells case. I wanted to touch on that. There's a lot going on. Things are going so fast, you can't even keep up. Really, But so I just wanted to put that out there before I go in. This is going to be a short video, guys. I wanted to talk about, this is my 40th anniversary in the wilderness, coming out of Babylon. So, and I'm celebrating, guys, music, coming into the truth music. Praise AHAYAH Basham Yashaya. So this is my journey, and it's all of this music has been part of me, who I am today. So I wanted to go into it after my 40th year of my first single ever released, Never Gonna Let You Go, on Sleeping Bag Records. I was just a little girl. I got a record deal, 16, 17 years old, and really was, it shaped me. Music actually saved my life. Praise AHAYAH Basham Yashaya. I didn't get into anything, any trouble because I was just so engulfed in the music. So this is part of my journey, guys, and this is what I'm sharing. I did Jay-Z last week, and it was long, so this is not going to be nothing like that. I got carried away. But I do want to share this, and this is how I ended up working for Diddy, for Sean Puff Combs, and I'm thankful for that. But I'm gonna go into it. So I just wanted to just make a few announcements before I actually go into it. Again, this is my 40th year of music. I'm out of Babylon. I'm not in America. Praise Yashaya, and I am so thankful. Give me 1 second and let me just make sure everything is on. Hold on. We got all these things working at one time. So we're gonna see. Yeah, so I had a music industry 40 years, and I'm so thankful to be able to, you know, tell my story and give, my information. I had some, accomplishments, and I thank the Most High for that. I always felt that the Most High was giving me brushes of success because He knew, and I didn't know what I would be doing, but I think, I know He knew. And I always felt like He was always giving me brushes of success, and I see why now. So I wouldn't want to yearn after this lifestyle. I wouldn't want to, so I had my, my fair share of successes, on a small level. I didn't do anything too major, but I got to see some things and I got to experience some things. And I praise AHAYAH that He protected me the whole time. I can say that the Most High did protect me, and I didn't, have too many bad experience, but I knew enough not to get too involved. Praise AHAYAH by Hashem Yashaya. So, these are some of my, this is my testimony. This is my journey up to me waking up to the truth. And I praise the Most High for these experiences, and that I to, you know, so this is going to be, I'm talking about P. Diddy, and I actually got a chance to work for him doing background at a huge show. It was in Times Square. It was on New Year's Eve at the ball dropping on MTV in the year 2000. So the year 2000 was a major year. So it was it was like 20,000 people out there, and it was on live on the teleprompter outside. We were, recording inside. And how I got this gig was I auditioned, actually. I auditioned in Craigslist at the time. They used to use Craigslist. You used to look for work in the backstage and things like that. There was a thing called the backstage, and I auditioned for a girl group. And this was like in 99, 2099 or 98. I had auditioned, and I had in the audition, I auditioned for this guy, and I got picked as one of the girls. He was looking for a 3-girl group, and I got picked for this girl group. And the guy who was the who was auditioning us, he took a liking to me, so he picked me as one of the girls. And so there was 3 of us, and so he would he was trying to prepare us and get us together. But in the meantime, he was sending me out on auditions and any little thing that he knew about, because he was like trying to act as a manager, but he was going to be the one who put this girl group together. I forgot his name, but he was very significant because I likened him to, as I started to wake up to the truth, I just started to think about, him. And this gig, I had auditioned for him for the girl group. He took a liking to me, and he started to like call me for different gigs and background vocals and performing here. And this New Year's Eve, he called me to sing background for Diddy. And it was a great opportunity. And he had called me for a few other things as well. But so I went, and I had to learn, get the music, and I was very familiar with Sean P. Diddy. I was very familiar with him. I loved Biggie Smalls. And it was around the time that Biggie had passed away already. Biggie was already gone. And it was right around the time when that club shooting. Matter of fact, it was like a month or two right after the club shooting that him and J Lo was in the club, and what's his name, Shine, ended up going to jail. He spent a lot of years in jail behind this, but it was that couple of months, within maybe 2 months. So I was really kind of surprised that he was even doing any big show, because of he was, being investigated, and that whole thing was going on at the time with him and J Lo. So I'm going to go into, my thoughts and the things that I noticed, but I just wanted to give you some backstory on how I ended up getting this gig, and you know, what led up to it. So I got the opportunity. He was definitely big at the time. Biggie had probably died a couple of years before. I think Biggie passed in '97, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta look it up. And so this is like in 1999, going into 2000, because we were performing on New Year's Eve at Times Square. Okay. And this is, I kind of played the video of Biggie's, Jay-Z's performance, because Jay-Z was there as well. And I was saying how we, kind of got to meet Jay-Z on the way, in the hallways, as you pass in, all the other groups are standing around, and we were going up the steps, and Jay-Z was coming down. I think he had just finished performing. So Diddy was, we were with Diddy, and we were performing as well. So let me just show you some of the videos. There was a lot of videos, and then I'll talk about, like what I observed, and, the things that I ran across in that time. So give me 1 second. Hold on. We're going to play the videotape, okay? And it's not that long, but, because we did a couple of songs. I think we did like 5 or 6 songs that night. And so, and I'll kind of show you. I put up some pictures and stuff too as well. Hold on. Okay, I don't know which one is which. I think this is the first one. Hold on.
Daddy is here, and I know everyone's very excited. I just want to say Puff Daddy just took over spaces for his posse and an alternate posse. So ladies and gentlemen, enjoy Puff Daddy!
Puff Daddy, everybody. Make some noise.
I hope you can hear this.
Come on now. Yeah, come on and put your hands in the air. Everybody put your hands
I'm one of the
behind
you.
Put your hands in the air. Everybody put your hands in the air. Come on. Yeah. Check this out. Yeah. Yo, now nobody party like me party. You wouldn't know till you can't see me party.
I'm not one of the girls, because I'm the singers that's good enough.
Chicks take when they CIB and VIP, DIDDYB. And cat and kick back, bring all the stars out. Same cat, bring all the cars out. All my street cats buy all the bars out. Don't know what it's all about, but I'm living it up. 10 mil, yeah, I did it in what? So on the low when I blow, players giving it up. You know why? Everything I touch is so fly. I'm multi, Scarface swimming in choke shot all day. The player from New York to Norway. My name home all way to Broadway. Come on, ladies, where the ladies at? All the ladies say ow. Say ow. Say ow.
Here we go. If you blink, you're going to miss me, guys. So I just want to let you know that. If you blink, you're going to miss me. And I hope you can hear the sound, because it's very low on my end. But let me just take it back some so I can show you where I'm at. Because he had dances as well. But if you blink, you will definitely miss me. So let me just point it out so you can see it. Hold on. Okay, there I go. Right behind. That's me standing behind Diddy. And it's in a lot of those shots that you will get to see me, because I guess I was like, in the middle or something. So every time he was at this certain point, you can see me in the background. Okay, so here we go.
Say out, out, out. Now scream. 2000, baby, let's do it. Yeah, come on. Yo, I tried to hold back, I can't hold back. Y'all could be all that, I want it all back. I sat back, let players get they dope. I played the cut, let players whip they show. Sip they hoe, watch players pop they crib, pop they whip. Brag about they watch it, I'ma put a stop to this. I got to look for these players pop it. And I've been cop the city, been drop the hit, then rock my wrist and flood my dial. Players be hating, but love my style. And ladies go crazy, they love my smile. He Diddy the man, brush business a damn player. Get money, that's simply the plan. True chocolate match was top. In fact, you wanna rock, play a rock to that. Bad boy, come on. If you ready for 2000, put the 2 in the air, wait from side to side. Ready for 2000, put that 2 in the air, wait from side to side. Yeah, yeah.
Y'all check it. Call Lil C's, tell him to bring me some.
Make some noise for B.I.G. Come on, y'all. Yeah. What? Yeah. This for my swinging thing. Tamarind king. Truck necklace. 8 blue rings. 8 for the chickens. You see,
Like I was saying, I was saying that I was very shocked that he was even doing this type of show, because there was a lot of stuff that happened. It was that within the month or one of them 2 months, he had just gotten into the situation. Excuse me. He had just gotten into the situation at the club with Shine, with J-Lo, all that was going on. So, we was wondering how he was gonna, even be acting. I was shocked that he was even, performing and this and that, because it had just happened. And I was wondering if J-Lo was even gonna be there or not. And I don't think she came. Maybe she was at the show, but she didn't come to the rehearsal, or, she wasn't nowhere around at the time. And, rightfully so, because it was a big scandal when that club got shot up. And she was, they were all in the news and everything about it. Okay, but they were going together hot and heavy, him and J-Lo. That's when they were together. Okay, hold on. Let me just say it again.
Heavy and larger, silver spurs of rap. On the road to the riches, more furs to drag. More come on, kill, then birds for the bag. Hit the jeweler and splurge.
I hope y'all can do it.
Out the truck like Trick, what up? Call me Sean if you eat, call me gone when I come out the end of the bus. Get your friend up, twist it, bend her up. You know the deal. Talking real greasy on some ballin'. Funny how quick these get.
Yeah, I know.
Like I ain't the reason they
Okay, you
trade.
see,
Switch that 5. It's all good. You know who the Jones is. The Jones is. Trying to keep up with the Combs is. Come on. Put them hands in the air, wait from side to side. Yeah. Notorious. Say the song. No. I made 2,000 such a beautiful things. My new artist, Carl Thomas, gonna help me out with this one. Money don't mean nothing, you got nobody to share with. Yeah. Feel me? Yeah. Come on, ladies. Sing. Come on, help me sing. 'Cause I can show you about a real love, and I can promise anything that I do is just to satisfy. When it hurt, I ease the pain, girl. Caress your frame, get them worries off your brain, girl. I'm in your corner, do what you want, it's your thing, girl. Opposites attract what you want in the same, girl. It ain't a game, so I can't play with you. I wanna lay with you, stay with you, pray with you, grow old and great with you. In good and bad times, we'll always make it through. 'Cause what we got is true, no matter what they say to you. I can straight lace you, not mind, strengthen your spirit. Be the voice of reason when you ain't trying to hear it. Get a little closer, touch you right, do it like a man supposed to. Knew you was the one, that's why I chose ya. Cause you get down for yours and ride like a soldier. Come on, ladies, just the ladies, put your hands in the air. Yeah. Yeah. Let me sing, baby. Yeah. Come on. I'm that light when you can't see. I'm that air when you can't breathe. I'm that feeling when you can't leave. Some doubt, some believe. Some lie, cheat, and deceive. So it's only you and me. When you weak, I'll make you strong. Here's where you belong. I ain't perfect, but I promise I won't do you wrong. Keep you away from home. My love is protected. I'll wrap you in my arms so you never feel neglected. I'll just make you aware of what we have is rare. In the moment of despair, I'm the courage when you scared. Loyal, down for you. Soon as I saw you, wanted to be there cause I could hold it down for you. Be around for you. Plant seeds in the soil. Make love all night, bend in bed coil. You a queen, therefore I treat you royal. This is all for you, cause I simply adore you. Fellas, if y'all got a good looking woman beside y'all, let me hear you say ho. Say ho. Yeah. This goes out to all the queens out there. We love y'all.
Y'all see me in the
2000, baby. 4 more hours. Yeah.
All right, there you go. Make some noise for Puffy. You guys were great. Thank you. Happy New Year. Nice work. We got another performance from you coming up in just a little bit. I almost wore that tonight. I'm damn glad I didn't. We need to check in with Ananda right now. More with Puffy just a bit. Ananda, what's up over there?
GoDaddy has the perfect hosting.
Okay, so let me just take a break because I have another one of the same. And I'm just happy really to show this video because it was so hard to find it. And it was like that. I was even thinking they scrubbed it off the internet. I didn't know why because I couldn't find it anywhere. But when I looked under Jay-Z's name, then it came across, you know, and it's old, you know, and but they, you know, everything is on it. Not to even find it under Diddy's name, but I've been looking for a while, so I'm glad I found it. Praise the highest. So I'm gonna play another part of it because we did like 5 or 6 songs. And it was a big night for it. Was like I don't know if he was the headliner or whatever, but it was a big show for him. But I wanted to say that, you know, when we were in rehearsal. And when we had initially came, because I think we only did like 1 or 2 rehearsals. That was it, because we just had to learn the songs. You know, they gave us a list of songs, and we just had to learn it. But when, and then when we was at the first rehearsal, he didn't come. You know, it was just really meeting the other singers, and you know, kind of, I guess they wanted to see us, and then they gave us the material that we were going to practice singing, or we was going to sing. And a lot of the stuff is, you know, was pre-recorded as well, you know, when, you know, as you can see, but we were singing all along with the tracks and stuff like that because he didn't have a band or anything. So the tracks were there and we just sang along with it. But we had to like know the words. We had to, you know, be familiar with the stuff. And I just thought it was really odd because, I mean, it had just happened with the whole club up. With J-Lo and Shine, y'all know, if for those who old enough to know that scenario, and he was just, you know, he was a little, you could tell he was thinking the whole time. You know, I caught a glimpse of him on the second time that we met. That you know, you could tell he was thinking a lot. His mind was gone because he had a lot going on, I guess, at the time. So I guess he would be, you know, really consumed with thoughts and things like that. But it was so electrifying, that whole experience, because it was a big show as far as, you know, on New Year's Eve. Y'all know how the ball, when you go to New York City at Times Square on New Year's Eve, it's amazing. Anyway, I mean, you know, thinking about it as from a kid point of view. Oh, hold on, my light went up. Oh, but maybe it's better like that. Hold on. No, this is a good color. Why it's acting like this? Okay. Yeah. So, he just seemed like he had a lot on his mind. But when you look at it, he was still partying. There was no after party. I was the type, I never really went to after parties. I didn't do none of that kind of stuff. And I thank the Most High now, looking back, it probably kept me out of a lot of trouble in situations. But I wouldn't even know if there was an after party. I don't even remember there being one, but normally I never really went to the after parties. I didn't kind of like hang out and things like that. And I'm so thankful looking back of how quiet and sheltered I was in the music industry. Even though I was a singer and I was doing a lot of little different things here and there, I did not like hang out a lot. And I don't even know why. It's just how I am. I was always kind of like a shy person. So I didn't even open myself up. Even like now, like I'm still the same way. I haven't changed. I'm the same way. I don't really, you know, overexert myself with a lot of different things. But I do know how to keep myself busy. Like I have a lot of, different things I like to do, a lot of talents, a lot of things that I can get myself into, which is how I keep myself busy. Praise the higher. Okay, so that basically it. Well, so I have no juicy stories or nothing like that because of what the time. Praise the higher. Something major really happened at that time for P. Diddy. So he was keeping a low profile. He was quiet as a church mouse. But luckily for me too, that I didn't, it wasn't during the rah-rah time or nothing. I never really, it seems like the whole time while I was in the music industry and why I used to even say it to myself is like the Most High was protecting me the whole time. Like really, I didn't get into a lot of things and I was always singing. I was always into music, but I really was able to keep myself. And I know it was the Most High keeping me and protecting me, from my first deal because I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I know I prayed a prayer when I was getting my first record deal that the Most High asked him to protect me. And I did pray and he did protect me the whole time, even up to now where me being out of Babylon and, I liken this to being 40 years in the wilderness, but, basically, coming out unscathed. I'm so thankful to Ahaya that he was with me and I felt his presence. Like I knew, he was, protecting me because I knew like he was doing little things for me. Like I was like, wow, he's giving me these brushes of success, even though he didn't have me engulfed in the music industry. I was get to, like I told you, I sang background for Michael Jackson. I did this for P. Diddy. Jay-Z, I got to meet him, going to the would like to do, even though I didn't have a major successful career, like I didn't sell millions of records or anything like that. I got to do some major things. And I just give glory and praise to Ahaya that he was protecting me, that now that I know what I know about the music industry and how wicked it is. And, I thank the Most High that I didn't get involved in none of those type of things. The Holy Spirit was guiding me for the most part. And I'm just really, really, really thankful to Ahaya, to even now. So that's why, I'm able to like talk about it. And I wanted to really celebrate me being out of Babylon and 40 years, you know, you know, in the wilderness, but not being in the wilderness. It's an amazing thing. It's a bittersweet situation. Okay, so let me just play the other half of this, and I'll give you a few things. But hold on, yeah, let me move this, and I'm gonna put another one on. But before I do it, guys, I'm like I said, this is my 40th anniversary of the music industry. please, please, please support, do it. DIY artists, do-it-yourself artists, independence is a major thing, especially in this wicked industry. Go to my website, chandrasimmons.com. Let me put the banner up. And I have a whole lot of stuff. Matter of fact, let me go and show you. I'm going to share my screen with you now. And just show you the website. And I pray that you guys will support it. Because look, after this is over, I'm releasing my album and I'm finishing it up. So you can pre-order the album. It's on my website. And let me see. Hold on. Let me show you. You can pre-order. I think it is share my screen. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to share my screen with you. And you can, so I'm finishing up the album. It'll be available soon, but be patient with me. Here, this is my website. If you can see it, I'm sharing my screen. Let's see. It's on here. Oh, I know. Hold on. Okay, so this is my website. It's chandrasimmons.com. 40 years in the wilderness. I'm celebrating, guys. So please go check out my merch. I got t-shirts and a whole lot of stuff for 40 years in the music business. So what you see in front, I got some cups. Never Gonna Let You Go. That's my first single, 40 years since I've done that in 1987. And 2027 will be 40 years. And what you're seeing now, that is the single, that's the album. And you can pre-order it now. Okay, you can pre-order it. And you see all the cups. I got a Highest Promise hats and t-shirts to match. Here, after I finish my music, we're going to do the AHAYAH'S Bible Book Club again. We're going to go back into that. So I got some merch set up for that, some books, journals, so we can get into that. Okay, I got the Song of Moses hat. Okay, the Song of Moses has a hat. And also we got the Never Gonna Let You Go t-shirts, hats. I got a lot of different stuff I'm working. If you're interested, and I pray that you're coming out of Babylon, brothers and sisters. Jordan is the safe place. So please, get yourselves out of harm's way before the whole thing just falls apart. And it's falling, because that's what the Bible says. Babylon the Great is falling. So I'm giving all glory, honor, and praise to Ahaya, Ahaya Bahashim Yashaya, because I'm just excited, that we are here. Things are still looking normal right now, but we know that there's a lot of rumblings going on because of what's going on with Iran. And the Most High is like he's holding back the winds. And that's just like this for the books. These are the AHAYAH Bible Book Club. Let me show you that. Let's click on it. I got the 4 angels holding back the winds. And, I got a girl studying the Bible. But I also have some for boys, too, if there's any brothers who want to join the book club. But it's available, guys. This is one of the journals, and I have different colors. Okay, we got pink, we got purple, we got another. I love this beige. I'll show you the beige and brown color. This one is really nice. I'll show you this. But I have for this is geared for the sisters, but I have for available for brothers too. But we're going to go into a heavy study. We're going to pick up where we left off. Okay, so this is the AHAYAH Bible Book Club books, and we will be studying to show yourself approved. We're going to go into it, and these are journaling. We're going to do a lot of journaling and things like that. And I have a lot of little things that you can get for your books and things. So let's work on that. But that's what it is. So please, buy some merch, buy you a t-shirt, a hat, a cup, or get ready to go into these scriptures, after this whole thing is over. So I give all glory, honor, and praise to Ahaya, Yashaya, Bahashim Shaya. Okay, let me come out of this now. So I'm going to do the second half of the video. Hold on. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the second half of this video. Let me remove this. Because we did a lot of songs with Diddy. I mean, it was really a big show, and that's why I was so frustrated when I couldn't find the videotape, and I'm so happy that I found it. Praise Ahaya Bashim Shai. Okay, so let me just get the second half. And again, this is how I ended up working for P. Diddy. Okay, and let me take this off. Hold on one second. Wait, hold on. I think I got this one. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is the second half, guys. And I just took off the video already. And I hope you can hear this. Now, I guess they have a little like a DJ. Is my sound good? I hope the sound is good, guys.
Broke, and then they would be confused. They wouldn't know what to do with themselves.
Enjoying the Y2K sentiment there. We're back live in New York. MTV is too large.
Here
Party of the century. What's happening? Kathy Griffin here with
it
me.
is the international bug of the Straits of Magellan,
Is it really?
who are celebrating their new year in 15 minutes.
Is that true?
No, I don't know. I'm really feeling time.
You are you just got a little bit of everything, don't you?
I'm a fascinating lady.
Here.
Actress in a airline.
At night, New Year's Eve night?
Yeah.
It's actually right down the street from us
That's
on Broadway.
right.
How was
Two
it?
shows.
I hope you can hear it, guys. My sound is not great at all.
Gamey. People get drunk. Like, oh, you're still in the act, honey. No matter how nice you are.
It's almost time for Argentina and Greenland to turn 2000, we're being told.
Finally.
First, though, early at 11 a.m. celebration when Hong Kong celebrated the big Y2K. As you watch partygoers here,
Hong Kong style.
yeah, the cocktails are there we go. This is
Yeah, last year
know we're gonna do another performance. You know that. I think everything then stops. It's frozen.
From Sons John.
Oh, yeah.
They had to admit, maybe because
I'm thinking of changing my name to Cap.
You ready? What? Make some noise over here. Make some noise if you're ready for 2000. Yeah, 2 more hours. Check it out. Stronger than yours, and a team much stronger than yours. Violate me, it's a B.O.J. We don't play, mess around with shine hands, deal with many women dead. Yeah. Come on, and throw your hands in the air. Everybody throw your hands in the air. Come on and throw your hands in the air. Come on and say yeah. Say yeah. Now scream.
Hey yo, Puff, check this out, I'm tired. You gotta keep bumping. You know them platinum. Doubling on them. One right now. That.
Let's dance.
I don't know if this is working or not, but
Just won't go though. Pretty young things wanna have my photo. In the room, hanging on the wall. And remembering
yeah, I'm having very slow internet guys.
throw your hands up. Yeah. Check it out. Yeah. Ain't getting no talk. Trying to get my hands up to grand. It's like Horace. Yeah, living the raw deal. 3-course meal. Yeah, but still. But don't need in the berry. 7-0 being Rio de Janeiro. What you wanna be high? Swimming in women with their own condominium. 5+5, who drive millenniums? It's all about the Benjamins. What? I get a 50-pound bag of oof for the mutts. I carry it on my hands with the cuts. It's something European chrome down with the clutch. What? Come on, jump! Jump! 2000, baby! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
All right. Awesome. Puffy, what an awesome performance.
God bless them.
Yes, yes.
Thanks, that, everybody.
Oh, what's up? Yeah.
DJs now.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna show you some. I'll bring up some pictures while I'm talking. Yeah. Like I said, it was during the time. I can put these pictures up. Hold on. See if you can see. Look at the future. File, please. Try again. Okay, hold on. Let it go up. Yeah, so it was during this time. It was really hectic for P. Diddy. So he was going through a lot. It was like during the time that they got I don't know if he actually got arrested. Hold on. I don't know if he got arrested. I know Shine got arrested, right? Hold on. And it was the time that him and J-Lo was together. And I remember thinking that, wondering if she was going to show up, to this affair because it had just happened. It was like a month. Like I said before, it was like a month or maybe 2 months. And then it was New Year. So it happened maybe like in, October, November, that the club got shot up. And then here we was in December, the end of December, we were doing the show on New Year's Eve. And so I was just thinking a lot. I was wondering if J-Lo was going to come and support him. But, they were heavy in the news at the time. And you can tell he was thinking a lot. Like his mind was on a lot of different things because he had to handle that situation with her. So that was, like the main part of what was going on, that had clouded the whole thing because if anybody remembers, he didn't even know if he was going to get arrested or not. Because, they were saying that even though Shine supposedly did the shooting, maybe the gun, they were trying to see if it had his prints on it. It was a lot. And so, that was what was going on at that time. So he was definitely very preoccupied. He didn't know what was going to happen to them. He didn't know if he was going to end up going to jail himself. I think later on it came out that that Shine took the whole rap. Shine took the rap. He was like he sacrificed himself for that. And here in the last couple of years, Shine just coming home, So this is one of the pictures with me in the background, singing. And I have a few of those pictures like that where I was singing. So yeah, that was basically it. That was the gist of it. I didn't I had heard a lot of stuff. There was a lot of hearsay going on, especially around the time, because I remember, I was always a Biggie fan. I loved Biggie Small. So, I was in the music industry when Biggie was alive, and I used to hear a lot of different things about Biggie wanting to leave. He definitely was trying to leave. And he was talking about doing his own label. He was taking Little C's and Little Kim and his artists under him, and he was going to go. And that's what I was hearing. It was very underground, but it was bubbling. That the streets was talking about that, how Biggie was looking to start his own label. And I believe Un has been doing a lot of talking lately on the internet. Un was his manager, and Un was trying to get him this deal. And that's why I think Un stayed so quiet so many years afterward, because he probably was devastated. I think he was managing Biggie at the time. And Un Rivera is his name. He was a heavy guy. And if you Google his name, or you put him on YouTube, he's doing a lot of interviews here lately. But for years, he didn't come out and say nothing. Probably because, he probably knew everything that was going down. He knew. And matter of fact, it seems like he ain't start really talking until Puffy got locked up, actually. He wasn't saying nothing. You haven't heard anything. And he was huge back then. He was one of the big up and coming, like producers, record label. He was running the record label. And I believe, he was managing Biggie Smalls. And so I know he was devastated when Biggie Smalls got taken out. Yeah, Un Rivera. He was the man back then. His names was heavy, like in the streets. Everybody was talking about him. And then I guess when Biggie died, it just snatched the rug right from under him. And that's the same thing like with Tupac. But Tupac had already made the move, because while he was locked up, Tupac had signed to Suge. But they was that it was meant to stop him too. They were definitely, responsible for like shutting a lot of artists up and moving people around. And that's how I guess Diddy and Jay-Z became the moguls that they are today. A lot of people had to fall, a lot of people fell by the wayside, so that these brothers, was able to rise. So it's definitely a lot of like little sinister stuff going on. And I guess, more of it will come out, but it seems like Diddy will be coming home soon. But, not to mention, that whole thing with the Diageo liquor, they have their ways of, shutting these people down if they don't do what they are told to do. You understand? So a lot of that has to do with too, aside from all the wickedness these men are partaking in, a lot of wickedness is going on, and the Most High is just really showing our people, you got to choose a side, brothers and sisters. You're going to have to choose a side. You got to come out of Babylon. You got to get within the borders. It's going down. And I know the Most High has a lot of time. People have been able to, keep things going for a while now, but it ain't going to last, brothers and sisters. And we know the scripture says he coming like a thief in the night. Yashaya is coming. So I pray that y'all get out of Babylon. I pray you choose wisely, pick a side. And, don't be playing with the Most High, because all this stuff that they got going on, keeping the children of Israel still. This is all to keep the children of Israel still. This big Jay-Z concert. And I mean, it looked so nice, the concert, I was watching it yesterday. Excuse me. And a major distraction for our people, because this is what, especially the tribe of Judah, the kings of the earth, they're so distracted with this stuff because, this is everything they like. So Jay-Z doing a concert, even Kanye is doing big things. He did a big concert yesterday too in Albania. 60,000 people, boy. Oh my gosh, he is doing it. Kanye is really doing it big. I'm so proud of this brother. I mean, I wish they would wake up and snap out of the psychosis. You know, America really has our people hypnotized, you know, thinking that it's just all about the glitter and the hype. Let's rewind it back. Let me remind you where you at. It's the land of your captivity. That's a known fact, you know, and that's Babylon's State of Mind. I played a little bit at the intro, and I'm finishing up the album, guys. So praise Yashaya. Go to my website again. Let me put that up. You know, I just wanted to, you know, do my music, you know, and show the music aspect of it. So I'm just taking a little break, and I'm just doing the music. I'm finishing up my album. I have the pre-sale, the link. Let me put my website up. Go and check it out, guys. Bless you for those who have bought some, you know, items, a cup, a t-shirt, you know, even the song, you know, I got the songs out. And you know, I'll even start playing a couple of songs, but I won't do it today. But I'll start, like, you know, jamming some of the songs, because I'm releasing a song every month as I'm, you know, trying to put this album up. And those who have pre-ordered, please just bear with me. It's coming. I'm, you know, doing a lot of mixing and things like that. I want it to be good. Praise the higher. So, you know, some of the songs that I've done and just remixed them and redid them. Praise the higher. So that's the link. I put the link in the description, and it'll also be in the description of the video as well. Okay. So, you know, basically that's my story of how I end up working for P. Diddy. It was a huge show. It was definitely a blessing from the Most High for me to get that show. And I got some more things I want to talk about as far as doing reviews. I told you I'm going to do a review on Kanye with this concert he got major, because I didn't actually meet Kanye. Last week when I did Jay-Z, I showed you when we was at the Grammys in California that my little encounter with Kanye, but I actually never got to meet him. But I'm a big, you know, I really respect a lot of his work. I think he's a musical genius. And, you know, I just really got I like his work. I like his music. And he's one of my top 5, as I told you. You know, Biggie Smalls was number 1. And then I said Tupac, and then Kanye, Lauryn Hill, and who else did I say? Did I say Kendrick Lamar? Somebody else I said. I forgot who else. Lauryn Hill, definitely. And I like Kendrick Lamar too, but I don't know if he was my top 5 though. I forgot who I said. It was Nas. I love me some Nas. And Nas is number 2. Nas is number 2. Biggie is 1. Nas is 2. Who else I said? Kanye. I think he's like number 4. And Norman is number 5. And who was 3? Tupac. Tupac is number 3. You know, I was never really a big Tupac fan. I liked him, and I thought, you know, I liked him. I like his come up, you know. But it was always Nas. Nas was number 2. Queensbridge, and then Tupac, Kanye, Lauryn Hill. So that's it for me. This is my I'm gonna keep it going, guys. Keep the music going. Praise Ahaya Bahashim Yashaya. I pray you coming out of Babylon. Jordan is the safe place. Get out, get out. Ahaya's promise. 40 years in the wilderness in Babylon. I'm so glad I'm out. I'm so thankful for Ahaya sustaining me here, keeping me here. I'm able to, you know, it's all been the Most High. Everything has been Ahaya's doing, and I'm so thankful. And I know if you do it for me, He'll do it for you. All you got to do is just put your best foot forward. Trust in him. Trust and believe. Okay? So thank you for joining me, guys. Have a blessed week. Go check out the website, get the music. And let me see. So I'm going to should I play a video maybe? I haven't been playing any music lately, but I will. I've just been so busy, guys. It's so much to do, so little time. AHAYA is cutting the time short, and it's just like, wow, it's going so fast. But on my way out, I will play this one. Salam. Bless you, brothers and sisters. Get out of Babylon. Jordan is the safe place. Peace.
Stop me. Bless his holy name and his son. He died so I can live.
Yo, stop fronting and use your head.
Wake up. America is Babylon, and she will be destroyed. Revelation 18 says, come out of her, my people. You must leave now.
Imagine a nation, rich beyond imagination, overflowing with influence, power and pride. A land where the
Wake up. America is Babylon, and she will be destroyed. Revelation 18 says, come out of her, my people. You must leave now.